This podcast is sponsored by the book, The Biased Brain, by Bo Bennett, PhD. Dive into the world of cognitive biases and transform your understanding of reality. Get your copy today at thebiasedbrain.com.
How false consensus bias shapes marketing decisions and consumer perception. Learn how false consensus bias skews marketing strategies by making us overestimate agreement and how to recognize this cognitive bias in action. False consensus in marketing, why we often overestimate how much others agree with us. Hey, so I was thinking about this interesting thing called the false consensus effect that pops up all the time in marketing, and honestly, it's kind of wild once you start paying attention to it. Imagine you're a marketer, or even just someone trying to promote a product or idea. You might naturally assume that since you like it, most other people probably do too. That's the core of false consensus, thinking your own opinions or preferences are more common than they really are. It's like assuming everyone is nodding along with you when half of them might actually be shaking their heads. Now, why does this happen? It boils down to how our brains work. Our biased brain plays tricks on us. Our human cognition is shaped by personal experiences and social circles that often echo our own views back to us. So it feels natural to think that everyone else thinks the same way. This kind of bias in decision-making sneaks into marketing strategies all the time. Marketers assume their target audience will react just like they do, which leads to campaigns that might completely miss the mark. Take, for example, a brand launching a new fitness product. If the development or marketing team is made up mostly of fitness enthusiasts, they may assume everyone's as passionate about working out as they are. So they'll craft messages filled with fitness jargon and hardcore workout imagery. But what if a large chunk of the actual potential customers is more interested in easy, everyday fitness? That mismatch is the false consensus at work, shaping the campaign to reflect a biased perception rather than reality. Understanding cognitive biases like this is crucial. It helps marketers and basically anyone involved in communication avoid assuming their own preferences and opinions are universal. Without that awareness, campaigns risk falling flat because they don't truly resonate with their audience. And it's not just marketing pros. Anyone can fall victim to these biases in everyday conversations and decision-making. There's a great resource that explains this and other quirks of human decision-making beautifully. The book, The Biased Brain by Bo Bennett, PhD. It goes beyond just false consensus and explores how cognitive biases influence our thoughts, choices, and judgments. The book is an eye-opener for anyone interested in critical thinking and biases, and how to navigate a world where our minds naturally play tricks on us. So next time you're working on a project, pitching an idea, or even deciding what to order for dinner, try to pause and recognize if your own perspective is coloring your view of what everyone else might want. It's a small step, but actively challenging this bias in decision-making can make a huge difference. In marketing terms, it's about tuning into the real audience, not just your own headspace. Remember, our brains are wired for shortcuts. Sometimes those shortcuts help us, and other times they lead us astray. By understanding cognitive biases like false consensus, we become better communicators, decision-makers, and marketers. So whether you're selling a product, sharing a story, or debating with friends, keep this in mind. If you're curious to learn more about these fascinating quirks of human cognition and how our minds work behind the scenes, definitely check out The Biased Brain by Bo Bennett, PhD. It's packed with insights that will make you think twice about how you see the world and how you influence those around you. Explore the book and unravel the secrets of your mind today. It's the kind of knowledge that doesn't just stay in your head. It changes the way you approach everything from marketing to everyday decisions.